What's rolling, Perfspotters? I'm back again with the Perfspots Token Concept. I decided to start up the Perfspots Token Concept and I've been working on it the couple of weeks. I am already much more ahead that I'm gonna announce today, but instead of being stuck in perfectionism, I'm just gonna go the minimal viable product way, the lean startup way. I don't know if you know it. I'm just gonna announce the very basic thing, and from one step or the other I'm gonna decide things, how to distribute it, how the platform is gonna look like, but for now I'm just gonna present you the minimal viable product. So let's jump right into it. Yeah. So as I said, you can't be stuck in perfectionism. You try to make things perfect, you try to set up a perfect thing, you try to think about everything, how you're going to distribute it, how you're going to contact partners, how you're going to bring in investors, how you're going to care for the community, and a lot of different things you have to think about. And instead of presenting a perfect concept, a perfect company, you better just go one step after the other. And to start here, the minimal viable product will be, I already launched a token on the Steem engine, and there are a lot of possibilities, a lot of ways to distribute the token or how to distribute it. And the Steem engine team is doing a great job on the Steem blockchain. And what I can say for now is that I'm gonna distribute the token on the Steem blockchain, of course, with the Steem engine team, with the tools they are providing. And because I really saw they are with the Scottbot, it's an amazing thing to just copy the Steem blockchain and make kind of like an own community. So to start here, and before we go in too much into detail how I'm gonna make it, I'm gonna distribute for now the token just manually with just to try the concept, try it out, how it works, if people are happy, if it works or not. And it is pretty basic. We have like 4 stakeholders, and the stakeholders are the content creators, of course, first. Then you have the community watching what the content creators are creating, of course. And then partners, the partners brands, like for example, hotel chains, travel agencies, and partners I already partnered up with, bookings.com for example, or Skyscanner, which simplify traveling. And those partners are going to bring in, are also tied to the concept as stakeholders. And the 4 stakeholders is the investor. And basically the investor mostly just want to invest because he liked the idea, because he see potential in the idea and want some return on investment, or perhaps even support certain creators. So that's basically it. I want to kind of like build a collective for travel vloggers. And with this collective of travel vloggers, I'm going to bring in all those different stakeholders who are going to benefit from this whole collective, this collaboration. If it's going to be a platform or just a pretty basic collective, I still am developing it. And if you look at the different stakeholders, we see, for example, you have to cover different needs. And the need of the content creator, for example, my own Perfspots project or my own travel vlogs, the most difficult thing is to monetize your work. And there comes in Perfspots, where you can produce your content, you want the exposure of your content, but you also want to partner up with different brands to monetize it, because it's the dream of everyone to monetize or to make a living out of something you love to do passionately. So this is for the content creator, a solution, and then the community wants to consume the created content, want to be inspired to travel, and also get some ideas and just be entertained, of course. But they also want to perhaps tip their favorite content creators and also engage and be a part of the whole economy, or be a part of the whole environment. So it's gonna cover these needs for the community, for the consumer, or just the customer, for example, however you want to call it. And then the third part, the affiliates, the brands, the partners for example, bookings.com, they want to sell their hotel rooms. They want to get their brand out there. They want the attention, the exposure. And this is also going to be a solution for Perfspots to work with those brands, to bring in that cash flow, to make it possible for the vloggers to earn something, to monetize their project, but also give back the exposure or the attention the brands want to get. So it's gonna be to cover those needs as well, and of course the investors who are just gonna bring in fresh money to keep on the whole collective or the whole project sustainable, get something in return, a return on investment, and perhaps even, like I said in the beginning, support certain creators and be a part of the whole environment as well. This basically it. This is how more or less the whole idea about the Perfspots collective collaboration token is gonna be. And if you're interested, if you want to learn more, make sure to join us in the Discord channel. And the website is already up and running. I'm gonna do a post to describe everything into detail, or like the minimal viral product for now into detail. If you have any questions, leave me it down in the comments, and hope to see you soon on the Perfspots project.